So one of the best things that the Biden administration did was direct the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, to eliminate medical debt from being reported on credit reports. This happened in the last month, I believe, of Biden's presidency. Well, soon after Trump took office in January, he took action to try to eliminate the CFPB. However, federal judges blocked the administration from firing 1,500 of its 1,700 employees, but the administration was still able to get away with firing most of them anyway. So the CFPB still exists, but it's severely diminished. All who's left are the Trump loyalists, and pretty much all of the bureaucrats have been fired or have quit. Well, earlier this year, Trump ordered the CFPB, or what's left of it, to reverse Biden's order to eliminate medical debt from being reported on credit reports. I made a couple of videos earlier this year about this issue, but basically, eliminating medical debt from being reported on credit reports is just common sense. We shouldn't even have medical debt in this country. In just about every other developed nation, the concept of medical debt doesn't even exist, right? Medical bankruptcy is the #1 type of bankruptcy in the US. Our healthcare system is an international embarrassment. The profit motive in healthcare and the mafia middleman, that is for-profit health insurance, is a scourge. A fucking scourge. The least we should be doing in this country is preventing the financial futures of millions of Americans from being ruined simply because they had a surgery or a major procedure done. Healthcare should be a human right and free at the point of service, just like it is in other developed nations. And we'll get there, right? But we have to keep fighting. We have to keep fighting the lobbies that are corrupting the mind of our lawmakers. No big task. Easy peasy, right? But as of right now, Trump's CFPB reversed the rule that banned medical debt from being reported on credit reports. So apparently this administration doesn't mind medical debt, which shouldn't even exist, will allow that medical debt to ruin the financial futures of millions of Americans. They have ambulance bills, they have surgeries that were just way too expensive to pay off, even with insurance. Medical care, medical treatment is not a luxury. It's a necessity. To stay alive, we need healthcare. So the fact that for so long in this country, medical bills have been able to be reported on credit reports, which if the bill is big enough, like from a surgery, it can severely impact your credit report. And unfortunately, in this day and age, you can't buy a home with a bad credit report. You can't even get approved on a loan for a decent vehicle without a decent credit report. So the fact that someone had a surgery that was too expensive for them, perhaps a necessary surgery that their insurance didn't cover, is going to prevent them from being able to buy a home, or is going to prevent them from being able to finance a vehicle. This is asinine. Other countries don't have this problem, and it's because their healthcare is free at the point of service. Sure, you pay a few more % in taxes. You don't have any stress. You don't have to worry at all about receiving your medication, your surgery, your doctor's visit, whatever it is. It's free at the point of service. There's no medical debt. There's no bankruptcy due to medical debt. There's no people trying to decide whether they should choose between getting groceries to feed their kids or going to see a doctor about a condition that they have because of the copay is so big. We need a single payer or a multi-payer healthcare system, just like every other developed nation has, except for us. But if we're not going to do that, the least we can do is make sure that financial futures of so many millions of Americans are not ruined because of medical debt. Does that make sense?